Okay, the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect. There's a few things you need for your proof. Okay, number one, when they say it's a false memory, here's how you handle this. If you're driving, this is an example. If you're driving a blue Mustang every day for a year, and then one day your blue Mustang is now orange, and you go look at pictures of your Mustang and it's orange inside the pictures that date back a year, that's how you prove it's not a false memory. Because it's things that are in your life daily, not small things. These are big things that are daily, constantly in your life that you are guaranteed are the way they are. 1. 2. We're not on the same earth. Because there's people that are supposed to be dead that are now alive. Or people that had died that went on to live a longer life. Like, in this case, Nelson Mandela. If he died in the late 80s, how could he have just died a few years back? So, unless he resurrected from the grave. 2. And there's other people reporting people that are now alive on YouTube. And it's freaking them out. It's 2. So you're not on the same earth. 3. If somebody was going back in time and changing the timeline, and from that moment on, time starts and goes year by year by year by year, and then you're born, your memory would have the memory of the same timeline. If your memory doesn't match the timeline, it's because you're not from that timeline. 3. Or 4. I forgot where I'm at. 4. You're on a new earth. Also because the geography has changed. Geography? No. Sorry. That's why you did good in school. But because the islands have changed. They're moved around. Australia is now closer to landmass than it was when I remember it. It was more out to the sea, more alone out at sea. Now it's close to this land. It wasn't close to land before. Other islands too. And you're in a new body because the skulls have changed. The hearts are now from here, now they're here. They used to be on the left side of the chest. Now they're almost in the middle. And the liver is 5 times its size. Your lungs are shorter. So your body has changed. So your body has changed because it's not your body. You're in a different body. So you're in your home. It's on a different planet, so it's not the same home. Your body's not the same body, and you're not with a false memory because, again, it's like if you had the same, the car every day. So if you had the same car every day, and then suddenly it changed a different color, that wouldn't be a false memory. Something big in your life that's constantly in your life. So your memory is right. You're intact. You're on a different planet and in a different body. That supports string theory, which means there's parallel universes. In reality, we are millions and millions and millions of light years across millions and millions of galaxies. The sun from the earth alone, at another mile, is far. And if you were to count There's 7 parallel universes exactly the same. And all those are millions of light years apart. So we're in a whole other place. And you're in the body of yourself from a parallel universe. And that essence that was in the body has moved, or you would have that memory. You can look around your home, and if you realize it before it's too late, if you realize this right away, and you might even find some different pictures that you're not aware of. You might find something in your home that you don't recall. I think that this place has a lot of differences, more than I knew, a lot more than I realized, which makes it a pretty big alternate universe, though a lot of things are the same, exactly the same. I would say Skippy peanut butter is the same. Skippy. The Fonz. And there's a lot, there's a lot of changes. Even if the Fonz says a different line in the TV show, you have the same hair, the same leather jacket, the same look. We even look the same, even though our bone structure has even changed. That is blowing my mind. I thought we would look a little bit different, especially if the skull changed. I saw the skull was different, and the nose had a bigger bone poking out right here. So it's interesting that someone actually was moving around in his body, and I think it happened in 2010, which means somebody was actually moving around in his body until 2010. Even though it's me, I don't know if when we die, maybe God puts all the memories back together. Think about that. After we're dead, maybe we gather all the information from all of our experiences and gather all this knowledge. And it seems like we're making the same mistakes in a lot of the same universes. I mean, this guy made my mistakes. That's why it's important to get it right with God. Because if you don't get it right here, it might affect all the universes too. And just get it right here. That way, at least you can say, I got it right here, so at least this memory of me should go. I want to go. I got this conscience that I'm experiencing right here. I'm going to heaven. So when they try to say it's your memory, say, hey, look it. I drove a Mustang every day, and then it was suddenly orange. They can't use that memory stuff. 2, now you know you're not on the same earth, because it has changed. 3, you're not in the same body, because your body changed, which means your apartment's a different apartment. Your house is a different house. It's funny because it's physically here, but now we know that there was a place that we never knew about. That we always thought there could be. Now we know it's really here, and it's just as real as the place we were from. We have to be careful. If we hurt someone in life, we can hurt someone 1 billion times from one action that we do. Think about that too. Because parallel universes are saying there's infinite amounts. They go on forever. There's like billions and billions and billions and billions and billions. And some of them we're not in them. But if you're in them, if you're in some of them, then you're probably in billions and billions and billions and billions and billions. I'm not going to give you a list of things that changed. I'm new to the effect. I didn't know this was even happening. But I'll tell you this much. Where I'm from, it's honeycombs. If that helps. Tom Cruise was wearing black shades in risky business. Kennedy was in a car with 4 people when he got shot. Sally Fields said, this means you love me. You really love me. Or you like me, but she didn't say right now. She didn't say the word right now. I mean, is it me, or was the place... I remember when I was young, and this is weird, this is true. When I was young, a kid, there was more people with freckles. Does anyone remember that? It seemed like there was people that had like a lot of freckles, and that kids had a lot more acne. There was a more variety of people. Do you remember that? I would see, they call them short people now. They were called midgets when we were young. They were called midgets. Now they're called short people. And I wouldn't see them every day, but I would see like one or two a month. Is it me, or did something change? And does it feel a little bit different now? Do you feel it? Do things feel a little bit different? Is it because we're vibrating in a different place? The vibration's a little different. Well, thanks for watching, and now you know. If you're watching this, you know for a fact you're on a different planet, a different body, and your family is still your family. Remember that. It's still your family. It's just them on a million planets away, a million Earths away. We're probably millions of Earths away from our Earth.